Do a little bit of music today, little Outcast representing the city. Yeah. All right. We get to it. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Oh yeah. All right, ready. I don't feel like doing all that. Hey man, get this thing started, bro. Welcome to the One Stop Podcast. We talk sports and all that other shit.
What's happening?
What's going on, my dog?
Hey, first of all, before we start off, I want to say shout out to Jamel Hill, Michael Smith. You know, I don't know them, but they should get back together so we can watch their show again. You know what I'm saying?
Fair enough.
I just want to start that off.
I mean, that's just how you started off.
I mean, it felt good. It felt right.
You know what? I agree.
You know what I mean?
They had something really good and they messed it up.
Special. So, Michael Smith, Jamel Hill, if you out there, you're listening to us, just bring the show back. I'll bring back the OG podcast.
Give us something.
It's simple.
You guys inspired this thing right here.
It's simple.
And that's why we running with it, because it's simple.
Okay.
You just do it. It's easy.
That's all I'm saying.
It's easy, man. But what's going on, Rail?
Hey, who, me?
Bro, who else, man?
You could have been talking to somebody who said a question, bro.
Is Rail on the podcast?
That's not his name?
That's Jarrell. We call him Big King.
How am I supposed to know that?
Well,
Alright then. That's all I'm saying.
Yo, man.
Okay, so, bro, what's going on, man? It's March Madness.
It's March Madness.
You know, everybody's filling out their brackets. Everybody's feeling good.
I ain't finished with my bracket yet.
Thinking they're going to win a little money, possibly, win it all. You know?
Couple $20.
You know,
something to put a little gas in the tank.
They're feeling good about themselves, you know. North Dakota State about to play Duke, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's going to be a good matchup.
You know?
Hey, I'm just saying, look, here's the thing. You don't know what's a good matchup for the tournament because that's why you got to play the games.
Look, man.
Like, everybody's got Duke running it with a cakewalk to the championship game and probably beating the brakes off of North Carolina, Kentucky, Gonzaga, Virginia. You know,
I hate talking about this guy only because of the uniform he wears, but, you know, I got to say something because, you know, he's from South Carolina.
Kid's amazing.
Got to show love to him, right? Have we ever seen a player leading into the tournament with the excitement as a Zion Williamson right now? Like, ever in our lifetime. Like,
Not that much excitement. I mean, I would say Anthony Davis, but Kentucky as a unit was really good as a team.
Really good.
Like, I mean,
but like, have you ever with this much excitement where as like I've never been in a situation, I've seen people in a situation where they still hate Duke, but this guy, like, you never had somebody you just don't want to dislike.
Bro, are you talking about me though? Because I hate Duke. I hate Duke.
Me, agree, same here. But I'm saying though, you got this one kid that you don't want. There's nothing about him that you dislike besides that he played for Duke.
Yo, if he'd have shaved the D and the E off his jersey, it'd have been nice.
Come on, bro.
It'd have been nice. You can't spell Duke without UK unless you spell it Dookie.
Yeah, but he's never going there though. But anyway, honestly, but look, man, it's going to be an exciting tournament, man. To be honest, I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, I'm hoping, you know, I'm a Tar Heel fan, so I'm hoping we win. I know you're hoping the same as for Kentucky, but, you know, we really, the crazy thing about it is we really don't know.
We don't.
You know what I mean? Because when I'm looking at the bracket and stuff, like a team like Auburn scares me.
Yeah, well, because they can shoot the three ball. They can shoot the three ball.
Man, they can shoot.
But here's the thing. I'm gonna chalk Auburn right up to they won 5 games to make it to the championship. Yeah. They made it to the championship. They won. Last team I seen do something hot like that was UConn when they had Kimba.
Let's not forget they got Bruce Pearl.
Yeah,
that's cool. Like he ain't no slouch now. Like he done some stupid things in his career where he's gotten a bad rep. But at the end of the day, the guy still can coach.
I agree, 100%.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna give you that one.
Hey man, it's gonna be interesting.
So let's go with what's Rel's Final Four? What's your Final Four, bro?
All right. Okay, you want my unbiased Final Four or just my can I give you both of them? Can I give you my unbiased and my biased?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'm gonna give you my unbiased first. All right.
You gotta have a bias though. Go ahead.
Because you know what? I keep it simple. I keep it because either one, both of them still gonna have North Carolina cutting the next down, right? Like,
they both sound biased.
But it's switching because I'm not even going on bias, whatever. I'm just gonna say who I got.
What's your Final Four?
My Final Four is all number one seeds again.
So you got Virginia, Duke, Gonzaga, and North Carolina.
That will be the second time it's happened.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that question.
Yeah, it's been the second time it's happened.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, I know last time it happened, I think it's like North Carolina, UCLA. I think Kevin Love was still in the league at that time. And somebody let me know if I'm wrong, but I think it was North Carolina, Kansas, UCLA, and somebody else. I can't remember. Just off memory, I can't remember.
I don't know.
But
who won that year?
I can't remember.
Kevin Love, 2008.
So
Memphis.
Maybe if that was leading to the 9 year, maybe we won that year. Because that was the Tyler Hansberry year.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so it could have been, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's what I got. I got all number one seeds again.
Okay. So now that we got that out of the way,
okay,
because that's why they number one seeds, because they should win, right?
Yeah.
So my Final Four, I have realistically, and this is unbiased. It's just what the brackets. The brackets have given to me.
Okay. The bracket spoke to you, and that's
it's what has been bestowed upon me. Because if it was up to me, I would legit having Duke losing in the first round.
Oh, that would be perfect.
I mean, yeah, it busts like 95% of the brackets. It is what it is. So I'm gonna go with. I got Duke.
I'm trying to be with a good time. That.
I'm just saying. I got Duke.
Okay.
I got Michigan State.
Not bad.
Kentucky and Tennessee.
Not bad, man. Not bad.
And so
I'm not and I know you expect me to say something because you don't have North Carolina in it, but it's actually,
I mean, one I don't have North Carolina in it because North Carolina has to go through. They gotta go through Kentucky.
Can't get there.
And so I like the way that our bracket is set up, and it looks like a rough bracket. It's more competitive because it has Kentucky, North Carolina, Auburn, and Kansas inside of it. And I mean, there's also Houston, which is the biggest team that's out there, which is not going to be an easy matchup for us.
All right, so I'm going to speak on another bracket I had, right? Again, all number ones are my first. That's my official one. I think that's all. That's going to happen again. But I'm going to go with what I think could happen if that don't happen. Don't sleep on Wofford, bro.
I'm not. Just because they took y'all to the fence.
No, they took us to the fence this year and they beat us last year. But no, I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about, like, they're actually really good, man. Like, when they play, I think they're going to beat Seton Hall. And then after they beat Seton Hall, they have to come see y'all, right?
Yeah.
If y'all don't stop, y'all gonna out-rebound them for sure. Y'all got too many bigs out there.
So we can't stop that three?
If y'all don't stop them boys from shooting that three, oh, man. Because old boy, the guy that shoots it really well, he's out there shooting like Steph, man. I mean, he's firing it up.
So, honestly, I haven't seen Wofford play this season. So
yeah, I've seen him twice. I've seen him twice. Of course, when they played us, and I forgot what else they were playing. But when I say I'm serious, like, they're number 7 seed, and that's good for them being in the conference. To be a 7 seed is major, right? Them boys, I was sleep on it, man.
We might be in trouble.
No, yeah.
So basically, they shit the bottom of the bracket because it looked like a trap.
If y'all struggle, because y'all got a lot of freshmen.
What year don't we have a lot of
That's what I'm saying. Y'all got a lot of freshmen.
We always have.
If y'all struggle, it can be a long day. I'm not even saying y'all gonna lose because I definitely still think y'all a better team. I'm not crazy.
Fair enough.
But boy, hey, they can weaken y'all up before y'all get to us.
I mean, so here's the thing. So if we play them, if we beat Abilene Christian,
okay.
Amen, Saints. If we beat Abilene Christian and then we got to play Wofford, that's in one weekend. So then we get to play the winner of Houston and Iowa State, and then I can't remember who else in that. I can't remember the other side of it. Maybe.
All right, so quick question, right? If you Abilene Christian?
Abilene Christian?
If you're Abilene Christian, right?
You go out in Jacksonville, you party, have a good time, and get ready to go home.
But no.
Oh, that's not what, my bad. That's what I do.
And if you are Christian, and you're an Abilene Christian, and God don't put you over the top, how do you feel?
Well, I mean, ask TCU. They'll never win. Ask BYU. The Mormon boys prayed more than a mug.
No, bro, how do you feel, though? Like,
you just gonna have to kiss the baby. That's what it is.
I don't like Christians sound like freaking one of those high schools, man, one of those little academies, man. That's what it sounds like.
Abilene Christian?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
They got some boys. They got some boys out there, huh?
Listen, man, all I'm saying is, if they don't win, they probably praying all day.
Hey, listen, I got one of my boys down in Jacksonville right now.
Okay.
That's going to watch Big Blue play. My man Sean Corey, he's still watching the podcast. He out there in Jacksonville right now. He's going to watch Big Blue play. I got somebody on watch for my team. You know,
I ain't got nobody in the Midwest, man.
Yeah, nobody got time for that. No got time.
Which is unfair, man. Like, why my team got to play in the Midwest, man? Like, that makes no sense.
Y'all the number 1 seed, bro. Listen,
but we shouldn't be playing.
Oh, now you mad y'all got the number 1 seed?
No, I'm not saying. That's when, if you look, all Roy Williams championships come when you're the number 1 seed. So this is our best shot.
Were y'all number 1 seed last year?
No.
Okay, whatever. Okay.
No, year before that.
Okay.
No.
I could care less.
You upset?
I don't care. I don't care. Them seedings mean nothing.
No. Say it don't, but
those seedings mean nothing. Here's the thing. It's 68 teams there. True. At the end of the day, we know it's going to come down to an Elite 8. It's going to come down to 8 solid groups, 8 guys, and it's going to probably be the Blue Bloods. It's going to be North Carolina, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisville.
Do you feel the same way you felt in 17, where whoever wins out of our bracket wins it all? Are you saying no because Duke is in that other bracket?
No, I'm gonna say because Duke is in the other bracket, and it's also a lot of good teams, and you know what I'm saying? Like, we already know that North Carolina and Kentucky were the best teams that year.
Yeah, true.
And UCLA was in a bracket too. I don't know why. That thing was loaded. But I mean, so it's one of those things. Like, I think that this year Duke should make it out. Gonzaga, in my opinion, might trip up about an Elite 8. I got no hopes of Virginia.
I don't know, man. Gonzaga, actually, their side is not that bad, man. Like, they actually.
But I mean,
I know they lost to St. Mary's. You know what I mean? Amen, Saints, right? They lost to St. Mary's, but I mean, I think they got the probably second easiest side besides Duke.
All right. I mean, Duke got some stuff.
They got Michigan State.
Michigan State, I think, is.
And that's it.
It's a tough little piece. So here's the thing. I want to talk about this real quick. Okay. So if you're somebody that's going to probably have to play Duke in that side of the bracket, or even get down to the tournament itself and play in the national tournament, how would you stop them?
Okay. First of all, I'm going zone, right? I'm going zone. I'm going to force them to beat me from the 3-point line. I'm going zone. I know there's a possibility of, like, Zion getting in the middle of the paint, getting the ball, tossing it up. Right. But I'm going to live with that. But I'm going zone. Then, even if Zion is getting in that paint, and dominating the way it is, I'm fouling. Beat me from the free throw line.
You're going to make him beat you from
you're going to beat me from the free throw line and the free throw line. Oh, man, probably like 60% or something like that.
Yeah, I thought
Terrible. You're going to beat me from the free throw line.
You going to hack a shot?
Hey, man, you do what you got to do.
So if it's my idea to stop,
I'm bringing my scrubs in. Like, my bench, get in early. Give me 5.
So here's the thing.
Give me 5 fouls, bro.
So if it was my team and I'm going at Duke, I'm running man with Zion all day. I'm running at him all day long. We're gonna attack him. He's gonna have to block.
He's gonna go past your man, though.
Here's the thing. We're gonna run at him. We're gonna charge him all day. We just gonna run the ball. We're gonna run at him. We're gonna get him in foul trouble.
The thing is, I know what you're saying because Zion's the best player. Don't act like RJ Barrett.
See, here's the thing. I'm just saying that if we got Zion in trouble in the first 8 minutes of the game, he's got 2-3 fouls. What's coach gonna do?
That's what I'm saying. See,
coach is gonna sit him.
See, that's what I mean too, though. Because if I'm hacking him, I'm trying to get him frustrated. Where he goes in, know I'm about to hack him, but now I'm getting charge calls and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm putting him all in a frenzy. You know what I mean?
And I'm cool with that. And because once you get him, if he's sitting on the bench, I already seen what Cam Reddish and I seen what RJ Barrett can do without him. Yeah. So if they already prepared for their best man to be on the floor, but he's in foul trouble, I don't think they're gonna step up to do it. I don't think they're gonna get it done.
Yeah, I put my best defender on Zion before when they take out the ball.
Right. In his face, we had his throat.
For real.
We had his throat.
The other guys got to show me. But yeah, I would go zone for sure. But I don't know, man. These coaches, I think these guys is like seeing the highlights, man. I don't even think they care about their team.
I mean, no, because you had this one cat say, there's one coach from North Carolina Central. He's like, don't put me in a bracket with Zion. He was already defeated.
Yeah, already defeated.
He didn't say Duke. He said Zion.
Come on, man. Like,
what type of man? What kind of example you set?
For real, how your guys supposed to follow you after that?
They can't.
That's what I'm saying.
Coach don't
even want us to get past. That's why they lost to North Dakota State. Coach ain't want us to get past this guy because we're gonna beat Zion and Duke, and then I sound like fucking Gladys Knights and
That's what it is. I mean, they went 3-3 without him.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you can go 3-3 without your best player, then guess what? They're beatable. It's only one game.
I'm not saying it's gonna be a really good tournament.
It's gonna be a good year. I mean, you still got to worry about this 5-12 matchup with I think it's Missouri and Murray State.
Yeah.
Ja Morant.
I'm excited to see that.
Ja Morant. He's
first of all, why there no brackets in Atlanta?
They get a lot of stuff, man.
So
The city was priority booked for the weekend.
yes.
I don't know what they got going on, but
selfish now, I think. Whatever.
so, let me tell you why.
Why?
Because next year, the Final Four is here.
I get it, man, but I'm talking about this year, man.
It's just-
I ain't gonna be here next year.
I mean, you can go watch him play at
I've seen him play already.
You can go watch him play at the Hawks Arena. We'll go to the game.
I've seen him play already.
If he's playing for the Suns,
Ja Morant ain't gonna be. I want to see Ja, but I never seen Ja Morant play though.
it wouldn't have been here.
No, I know.
It would have been here.
Are they?
But no.
They're not Jacksonville. No, they're
No,
not.
it's cool, man. I get what you're saying. You know, South. I'll tell you what. In Atlanta, we're spoiled. We're used to getting everything. Best tournaments. All the sports teams come
That's
there.
the reason people move out here.
Concerts.
That's
All we need is an ocean. We'd be the LA. We'd be the LA to South.
Let God drop an ocean out here.
Put an ocean right around.
Come on, God.
Like 50,000 people. Yeah.
They traffic now, boys.
Well, yeah. Don't worry about
Crazy.
it. I would move to the city then.
Nah. Yeah.
Cause I ain't
Pretty much.
in trouble with that.
Yeah, pretty much. Nah, but listen, man. I'm excited about the tournament. Was this in Minnesota?
National championships in Minnesota.
Okay.
My boy.
It's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be dope, man. Like I'm not. First of all, I'm not sleeping on any of the ACC teams.
Oh, my boy still got FSU and I tell you what.
I'm not like dog. It's great. I just said that. Like listen, I ain't still on the ACC teams.
FSU, they got a shot to do it. Like I mean, I think that bracket's favorable because that's got Gonzaga in it, and
for real. Yo,
it's not that I'm coming at Gonzaga next, but I think
Tech too. Don't
see. But here's the thing: if Tech wins, they got to play Duke early. So you're gonna get a Tech versus.
I would
Duke.
love to see that, yo.
Duke versus Tech.
I would love to see that.
I think Florida State.
I would love to see that early, man.
I think Florida State's got an opportunity that they could probably come out of that sneaky them or Texas Tech.
Yeah, but I just think sports. I think some of these guys are just scared to play Zion.
Nobody want to see him until the end. So you think the boys in the dean's gonna say, "I'm glad he went up beside the bracket."
No.
Y'all played them 3 times already.
Yeah,
and it was close, but y'all played them twice without Zion.
We did in that last game. We just down the stretch. We had the game, man. We was up, so we just lost it. It happened twice to us. The same thing happened in Virginia. We played Virginia. We lost Cam Johnson early in that game, and
one player make ya?
What makes do?
That is fact.
Yeah, so,
that is fact.
But listen, no. We lost Cam Johnson early in that game, and you know, at the end of the day, our point guard is still young, man, and
listen,
he didn't.
Listen, I want to tell you something, young blood. You might not like these words, but I'm gonna tell you this on there. I want the whole world to hear this.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we're in March. We live for March Madness.
Okay.
I don't want to hear about your point guard being young. My team coming with 4 or 5 young dudes.
Okay, the year y'all won the championship, who was your point guard?
T. He's a freshman.
Okay, y'all had a T squad, and y'all had some veterans on the team, but Roy Williams.
I tell you what though,
and it's different. Let me tell you why it's different. With North Carolina, everything runs through the point guard. Right. With a lot of other teams, it don't run that way. Like Roy runs his whole offense through the point guard. That's just the way it is. It's always been that way.
I don't think the basketball gods would allow that to happen right there, Corey. Duke, Florida State, Tennessee, Kentucky.
No.
It's doable.
It's not.
It's doable.
It's not happening.
I know why you say it's not happening.
Why?
Because you would probably put Duke, FSU, Tennessee, North Carolina.
Nah, it ain't even that. I just don't see. I like Florida State, but they're not going, man. It ain't happening. Like for real. Like
we don't know.
Let's look at this. Let's examine this bracket. Let's see who Florida State really gonna be. Like, come on.
No, pull it up. I don't got the bracket in front of me.
Pull it up.
I remember half the bracket out the top of my head.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how. I just do stuff, okay?
Like, who Florida State? What's up?
Go down.
Let's see.
Go down.
Be patient with us, people.
Right there. I mean,
okay.
Syracuse is on the down here. They coaches got a body.
You know what's crazy? I got them going against Murray State.
And then I knew you probably went with. I can see why you would go with Ja Morant with Florida State, but I also got I got Murray State, I got Florida, and I just think Florida State might just edge them out a little bit.
I don't think Florida State want to see John Morant.
But
he get there. I don't think they're ready for a player like him.
So then I'll tell you what, Buffalo has a really good team. There's some they can shoot. No, I watch them. They can shoot the three.
Okay.
They play some defense. They're a good team, man. 6 seed for no reason. Don't sleep on them. So I like Buffalo. Texas Tech, I haven't watched them play much.
Either.
So I figure some of these boys, they'll fizzle out a little bit.
Look, man, it's gonna be a good make it out the first week. That's the best thing I can say for your team, bro. Don't lose. Look, man, I'm not going to wood, bro.
Don't kiss the baby
I'm so nervous about what happened to Virginia. I feel like it can happen anything.
Well, y'all are number 1 seed.
That's what I'm saying.
I can guarantee you only ACC teams that lose is the 1 seed to a 16 seed.
But it's only happened once.
Well, represent your conference.
I'm just saying, out of the 2 conferences, who's the last one to win this shit?
I'm not really gonna make this an SEC.
I'm just saying, bro. Come on now, you went there.
Nah, I'm off it.
And the last football conference too. I just wanted to go there just for no reason. I just wanted to go there, bro. I ain't got no football team in the ACC.
So it is.
I just wanted to go there, bro. I want to make it a battle. I want to make it a battle.
Just being non-biased about it. That's cool. That's cool, my man. That's cool.
I'm just saying.
No judgment here.
When's the last time the SEC won? Shit. Kentucky?
Couple.
Don't say a couple, bro.
Kentucky ain't won since 12.
So that's when the last time it happened, bro.
It is what it is.
All right, then.
We've been a handful of times. I mean, here's the thing. The ACC is a loaded conference of just talent across the board.
You would think so when you get 3 number 1 seeds. Who else out there putting 3 number 1 seeds?
Shit happens.
Come on, bro.
It's a good
Respect
conference.
the conference,
It's
bro.
a good conference.
All right, then.
Them conferences don't make me.
Dog, they can break you, dog. I seen it done.
Wow.
It can happen this shit. Come on, bro. We're watching the game together, right?
No.
Come on, man. We got to, bro.
I'm gonna put this on.
And we gotta film it.
I'm gonna put this on wax for everybody.
We gotta film it.
I will not be watching the North Carolina Kentucky matchup if it happens with this dude because every time I watch it with him, my team typically loses, and I'm not taking no L's no more.
Come on, you guys. Listen.
No, we gotta
watch it because it's great theater when the 2 of us watch our team like play each other, man. It's like none other, man. It's like
we didn't watch our team play in December.
I want to hear.
Yeah, we won. And so guess what? We're gonna keep that up because when we don't play each other, I'm cool.
Nah, man. It gotta happen, man. We gotta record it, bro. It's for the people.
I don't care about these people.
Nah, it's for the people.
Wait a minute.
Come on, Come on, man. You don't know when to stop, man. You don't know when to quit. You don't know when to...
Wait a minute. You want me to put my life and happiness on the border for the people here so you can record my team taking the L?
Think about the last time we played, right? When we recorded, right? I don't want it, though.
No.
When you go back and watch it.
No, that still hurt to this day.
I get it hurt.
That hurt to this day.
No, and it can happen to me, bro. I could be on the other end of that.
No.
I could be on the end of a PJ Washington shot, a Tyler Hero shot or something.
We'll watch the game together when Luke May ain't on the team no more.
Bro, that's not right.
It is what it is. I said it.
Whatever, man.
I compromised on it.
Hey, man, whatever. Look,
I compromised on it.
We're going to watch it, man. You going to be here?
I'm not telling you. I'm gonna be at an undisclosed location.
You gonna be at your crib? Because I'm in there.
I'm at an undisclosed location.
I've been there.
Yo, we just spent 23 minutes talking on NCAA basketball.
Man, it's March Madness, bro.
We love it. There's other things going on, so I want to click on a few more things real quick.
I get it. All right, so you got Kentucky winning already.
I got Kentucky winning it all.
I got North Carolina winning. There it is.
Yeah. Look. Anybody out here picking against their team? Nobody really does.
Nobody does that, man. Unless your team in NIT, and you're like, you don't really care.
Yeah, I'm like Georgetown. They lost already. Updating you guys.
Yo, man. Did they not realize Patrick Ewing fell when he was like, he fell to win when he was in the pros? So what they thought he got good coaching while he was at the pros?
I mean, so here's the thing. That's like your alma mater calling you back and say, hey, you want to coach this team?
I know, but
he's the best thing that came out of Georgetown other than AI.
I been said, come on, man. They should call AI. They could have called AI, bro. AI wouldn't be in no NIT right now.
AI. Yeah. Corey, man, you can't tell them we're going to be at Washington game.
That's what I'm talking about. Bro.
Yeah, we're going to be at Taco Mac. They got 20 of them locations.
Bro, I know where you be at, bro.
You ain't going to come to this
I know your favorite Max. You my brother, bro. I know your favorite Max, bro.
You go to watch the game with me.
I'm out there, boy.
I watch the game at Taco Mac.
Oh, is your boy, he's a Florida State fan, or he just...
Nah, man, my man's a gamer, bro. We're going to get Corey on the show. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We gonna get some of our favorite people on the show one day. We gonna figure this out. I don't know how we gonna do it.
Who's our favorite people?
Yeah, I mean, Sean Corey, you support us.
You know who our favorite people are?
Yeah.
But you don't need to be liking people. That's the problem.
I did say that, but I recant that statement. I like y'all, man. I like y'all. But no, we got some people that they've been dying to get on the show, so we're gonna try soon put a call line in and try to figure out get y'all.
Oh yeah, you know what? It'd be dope. We can get some people like video in or something like that.
Yeah, we working that out for y'all. Calm down.
We'll make it.
We'll talk to management about that.
All right, so you want to move on to? We gonna move to Mike Trout. We want to move to
that Mike Trout contract. Whew, that boy got paid. First of all, Bryce Harper got a hell of a contract. It was like $330.
Yeah,
330 on 10.
Yeah.
Trout said, "Hold my bet." Then he went 12 over $430 million guaranteed. First of all, that comes out
in a world
30
get a contract for almost $500 million, bro.
For doing what? Hitting the baseball?
And your team ain't even winning. You don't even got to win.
No, you don't got no.
He's that great though. He's that great.
Yeah, I've seen his numbers.
Man, he's really that good. And if he was in New York, you would know all about.
You mad at the Yankees? You mad at the Yankees?
No. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad. I'm just as a baseball fan. It's like.
A question. So what's Judge's contract?
He's still on the rookie.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you think his contract gonna be?
It's not gonna be on Mike Trout, Bryce Harper.
So you think it's gonna probably be about?
Really good, but the thing is, he's a good home run hitter, but he's not really a great hitter. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's not, because either he hit home runs or long drives or he's striking out.
That's it.
Real
hey,
time.
bro. Either in or out.
So I mean, we got Carlos Stanton. I mean, his contract is pretty up there. I think it's like when we got
y'all like 2 something.
He's like, but when he's with Miami, it was like $300 million. I think he was the first one to start like the $300 million range.
That's crazy.
But now he's like probably still like 2 something, much. But I think Miami's gonna be okay. But Mike Trout, in all honesty, he's just a different player, bro. He's just different, man. Like he's just one of those guys that really just show up, get the job done, and go home.
So I got a question for you. So we look at a baseball guy that's getting paid $36 million a year guaranteed. And this contract, you put this in reference to an NFL contract where these guys are arguing about, can I get $30 million guaranteed over the life of my contract?
Yeah.
What do you think should happen in that instance? Now, granted, in 2020 we got a CBA that's coming up, and it's like one of those things like, do these dudes automatically should get paid guaranteed money like every other sport, or should they like?
But it can never happen for football only because it's such a physical sport where one hit can really like end you.
So
and then it's just dead money to the team. And football is one of those sports where you can have the biggest drop off. Like it's one of the only sports where like you can be so good one year and you can be like what's old boy named Nnamdi Asomugha?
Nnamdi? Yeah. Well, see. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what happened with Nnamdi, because I don't think we ever talked about this.
No.
But what happened was Nnamdi came from playing more of a zone corner in that system.
That's what I'm saying.
And you worked great for Oakland.
Yeah.
And so he cashed in on a big contract. And then where did he go?
Philly?
Yeah, went to Philly, and they wanted him to play man. And so guess what? Nnamdi wasn't the man cornerback. So I mean, so do you blame that on GM?
And that's the thing, right? And he ended up leaving the game because he was
right. And he left at like 31, 32.
Yeah, he left early. So I mean, that's what I'm saying though. You can't really get that great return on investment in football. So given imagine if you gave a 12-year contract.
So check this out.
And the money changed so much in football, like none of these players would sign that long.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Check this out. If you give a baseball, in 12 years, do we think Mike Trout is going to be the same dude as he is now 12 years from now?
No, but he still probably gives you 20 home runs, and that's still good in baseball.
You think so, bro?
Yeah.
I mean, so he's going to be getting paid $40 million for 20 home runs?
But what is he? He's in his early 20s.
He's 25, so he'll retire. He'll be done.
In his 30s? He'll still be good.
Okay.
Yo, Albert Pujols still balling right now.
Okay, but I'm just saying. So these dudes play 16 games.
Yeah.
Over the length of a contract in the NBA, in the NFL,
as long as he don't get hurt, like they're going to get their return on that.
So what if you get a pitcher like Sean said? You get a pitcher, you go out there and get Tommy John surgery. Granted, you can come back a little quicker from a Tommy John, but he ain't gonna be the same no more.
No, that's right.
He ain't gonna be the same no more.
But if he learns to reinvent, because think about it. Think if he came in and he was just a fastball thrower, right?
Right.
He had Tommy John surgery. Then he come back and he discovers a knuckleball. Almost like my man, I forgot his name, who played with the Nets. Not Nets, the Mets at one point. I forgot his name. Something Dickey? Was it something Dickey? I can't remember. I'm just thinking off here right now. But was a pretty good pitcher at one point. But then had to come back and reinvent himself. Got a knuckleball. Got just 1 or 2 pitches. And still was able to win 10+ games. That's all they need.
I'm just saying. So
the thing about baseball, you can always, like, most guys know how to reinvent themselves.
So check this out.
Barry Bonds type, right? At one point, Barry Bonds was the man in every spot, like every point. He wasn't just a home run hitter.
Who, R.A. Dickey?
Yeah, R.A. Dickey. Yeah. So at one point, Barry Bonds wasn't just a home run hitter. Like, he was a Golden Glove, all that stuff. Like, he was doing everything. Switched his game up. Yeah, everybody's saying he took some performance as drugs, I guess, you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? Like, he reinvented himself to just being a hitter, to where at one point, all he was doing was DHing.
So, here's the thing. So, we're looking at an NFL contract, and you can give these dudes $50 million guaranteed over 4 years. You can snuff that. Granted, I know what it does to the salary cap. So, one, I think that what we're not talking about here is the real issue is that these dudes can play 3-4 years, get non-guaranteed money, not make any of it. You get a way shorter contract, and they want you to still perform, but it's also a salary cap that's involved too.
Yeah, and so baseball doesn't have one.
So it don't have one. Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying that baseball needs to have a salary cap. I think the NFL need to get rid of one, salary caps.
But that's not the thing. Is I don't know how, but it's.
So I mean, if you look at one of the best players that we've arguably seen play sports in Tom Brady, he's taking a pay cut from the team to make stuff work. He's getting paid $15-16 million a year. Why can't he be making $30 million a year? Matt Ryan's getting $30 million a year. He ain't making the playoffs. And I'm not saying. And so now you look at it. The Atlanta Falcons are hamstrung at this point.
I'm not saying that the system. That's at this point. That's what it is.
That's all we got.
That's all we got.
Gotta do what we got.
And it ain't nothing you can do about it. They're not. First of all, it's 50-something players on a football roster.
53.
53, right?
Plus practice squad.
Plus practice squad, right? So you got to think about all these players. If you had no salary cap, and everybody be trying to poach each player like, yo, I can give you $1 million.
Would that not give us more parity? Are we not trying to see? Here's the thing. If your owner could go out and say, Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, I'm with it now. I got an owner who's ready to ride.
But I'm just saying, if your owner could go out and say,
your owner could be like, can buy everything.
Le'Veon, what do you want? $35 million guaranteed? $70 million contract?
I wish it could happen for football. I don't see it. It's just too many players.
They did it for a few years. It didn't work out great.
No salary cap?
Yeah. It was like in 90.
What year was that?
It's like 90. Jerry Jones went out to try to buy the house, but then they added the salary cap. I think about 1 or 2 years.
This is new news to me. I did not know that. Please pull that up. But listen, man, it's just 52 players, bro. And when you just throw, first of all, when there's no salary cap, now you just throwing money at players. Because
so it was an uncapped year, so they didn't have a salary cap.
Okay.
And so then they came back in 2011, 2012. Well, they had to make them go back and get that money right. And so we was in the dumps for a minute, just off of it. That's what it was. So it had an uncapped year.
Okay.
So it was uncapped. So meaning that he could go out and sign whomever he wants. Well, guess what? It still didn't turn out to anything. We still ain't won.
First of all, because all they're going to do is coaches going to go overpay for talent that still ain't that good.
I mean,
they're going to go get...
So look at somebody like Jeff Samardzija.
Yeah, but see...
I'm just saying.
You know he got $10 million from the jump to sign with the Cubs, though.
I'm just saying, but what is he doing?
He wasn't going to make that.
Is he still not getting bread?
No, that's what I'm saying. He's still...
Exactly. So has he proven himself, though?
Yeah, he's a good reliever. So here's
the thing. He comes in.
You know how good you still got to be a reliever in baseball, bro.
I'll give you that.
You got to at least have 3 to 4 pitches.
So here's the thing. He pitched once a week, 4 innings.
Yeah.
And he's getting $10 million.
But think how many pitches he's throwing. Though. No, you're not throwing one inning. No, he definitely.
I said 4 innings.
Yeah. Okay, 4 plus innings. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean.
But think how many pitches you can throw in those innings, though.
Shit, 9.
No.
3 times 9?
No, bro. That's if you striking everybody out. It don't work that way.
What is he
No, you can throw like 60, 70 pitches.
Shit. Jeff Samardzija making $18 million to be a reliever.
No.
And meanwhile, we got
he would not be making that in football. At 34, he wouldn't even be in the league right now.
And so we got one of the best, the best talent we can see at running back, arguing over getting paid $20 million guaranteed over the life of 4 years of a contract.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just saying it's not.
Look, we all know football is not being paid right. It's not what it. But
you know what? If I was the players, I want to get this out my chest. If I was the players, and we've already talked about this a few times, but if I was the players, I would legit say, you know what? I'm gonna boycott. We're not gonna stand up for this. We're not gonna do this. Like, we're just gonna sit out a year. We're gonna let y'all go without making y'all billions. And these dudes making billions of dollars. I
get it, but you can try to sit out as long as you want. It's not gonna work, but it's too many lower players on there. Like, you gotta think, it's not like the NBA where the guys on the end of the bench are probably making like $1 million or something. Like, these guys that's on the end of the bench in NFL and on those practice squads making a little thousand and shit. And think about it, they're coming from places where they're trying to take care of their whole family. Like, I know a cat, so a few cats, made a league or whatever, and try to take care of everybody. You know what I mean? And you're not making that. You're not making $1 million. You're not making $1 million, especially if you're on that practice squad.
So here's the thing: if you're on a practice squad, you're probably making $200,000.
I don't even know if it's that. I'm gonna be real with you.
No, that's somewhere. I mean, practice squad, but
you know why I don't think it's that?
Why is that?
Because what's the salary for the AAF?
It's $250 over 4.
Over 4, right? You don't think a lot of these cats who try to be on a practice squad, if in 1 year they can make $300,000? Come on now. If you can make $300,000,
okay, so they're making $129,000 over a season.
I think that's probably for some of the best.
Shit, I mean, here's the thing. No, I mean, that's what it is at minimum.
$600 per week.
Right. So at minimum, who are there?
So they still gotta make it. They gotta make it through all this.
Most of them do. I mean, I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. So
practice squad is interchangeable so much. You get kicked off practice squads every day, D.
I understand that. But how much cash you under making $7,600 a week?
Oh, no, yeah.
So I mean,
how many of these cats went to school to try to practice law or something? Or get a business degree or something? A lot of these cats say league or nothing.
League or nothing. So here's the thing: one, you got to teach purity. You got to show these cats in the league that, hey, you ain't gonna come out here and be Jerome Bettis. You ain't gonna come out here and make $126 million like Revis did. You. It's roles in this. It's levels to this stuff. Yeah, it ain't LeBron James. So here's the thing: you can't go out there and buy the newest Ferraris. 95% of people in this country aren't making $128 million.
You know what's crazy? Like, we say that about a lot of these cats, right? They come in, they buy a lot of stuff to throw their money.
But sometimes some of them aren't.
Some aren't. But I look at it like this, right? A lot of these cats think they're going to get that money back. Think about how many rich people, right, that have blown their money, right, and they got it back. Everybody lives the same way, whether you're white, black, Asian, whatever. Everybody, when they get that first lump sum, blows it.
Right.
And when they're in the entertainment profession, right, whether you're an artist or not. So to be honest, I'm not even gonna sit there and blame them for blowing it, because they're figuring in their mind, they're like, I'm talented enough to get this back. And a lot of times it don't work like that.
Well, folks need to be real.
That's what I'm saying. No, I agree. But
so here's the thing. We got to this because we're talking about guaranteed contracts. But I mean, the biggest NFL contract don't even touch Jeff Samardzija's contract. Well, not really. I mean, but Jeff Samardzija ain't the best reliever out there, but he's still yanking $18 million, and that's right now in, I don't know, he's probably been in the league since 2006.
But let me tell you the difference.
So Jeff Samardzija's made $108 million.
Again, in 12 seasons, right?
In 12 seasons.
Again, but let me tell you the difference again, right? How many players are on a baseball team?
Yeah, about 21.
Like you got your pitchers, you got the dugout pitchers.
It's about 21.
You got the bullpen, all that stuff, right? And you got 50 plus players on football.
So how much does it cost?
Now I don't know how baseball is still able to pay all this kind of money because nobody's really rocking with baseball.
I was about to ask you that.
Like, I don't know. They got good TV contracts. That is 100% true. Now I don't know if in some years it might change because people really not checking.
Like I mean, we've been at a ton of baseball games. Honestly, you can get into a baseball game for $8.
You really can. You really can. So
yeah.
I don't know how they're getting the
But here's the thing.
to do what they're doing.
To go to a football game where that got about 80,000 seats in it, it's going to minimum cost you about $70, $80.
No, it's like
for a nosebleed ticket.
You can ask a lot of people right now who won the World Series and they couldn't tell you.
Right.
Like it's that. It's that unwatchable.
So here's the thing: the better sport that most people know, breathe, watch. Mm-hmm. We watch these dudes put their body on the line. I'm just saying.
No, yeah.
I'm just saying. Why can't they have guaranteed contracts?
They deserve it. They deserve it, man. It's just one of those things where it's hard to do that. It's hard to go into that collective bargaining agreement and say we're gonna sit out because everybody's not gonna be on board. Only because you got these guys who's making 100 and something thousand, and they're like, "Yo, I gotta eat."
Right.
Like, okay, you top guys don't play, but we've seen this before. People love football so much where replacements can come in.
We're watching AAF now.
We're watching AAF right now and waiting for the XFL to come back to be like, "Yo, I wonder what this is about." Like, it's just one of those sports where like. Even if you feel some type of way about it, if it's on TV, you go like, okay, this game ain't that bad. All right, interesting. Ooh, who got hit? Like who does that? Like, bro, what's the biggest play that happened in the AAF? It ain't been a big play since.
This dude took the ball and threw it back like that?
No.
Tight end caught it?
No. See, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
But the first week when the quarterback got hit and knocked his helmet off.
Oh yeah, I do remember that hit.
Still the biggest play in AAF, right? And drew us all in. All of us was like, okay, this might be something.
Got a little football here.
Boy.
Got a little football.
Because the Super Bowl was so boring that we saw that hit and we just lost our fucking mind.
But Justin Martin made 100.
Because, yo, smart about it. Trust me, look, Kyler Murray is going to probably be the number 1 overall pick, right?
Yeah, I'm going with that.
Listen,
I can live my life on that.
Unless he turns out to be really good in Arizona, watch how fast when his rookie contract up, he like, I'm going back to Oakland A's.
I can see that.
Easy.
I can see that.
Easy, man.
I can see that.
Trust me, if Russell Wilson wasn't so good, he'd been back. He'd have left by now. Because I think he got drafted in baseball as well.
Yeah, he got drafted in baseball.
Yeah.
Third round for football. That's a talented dude, man. You know, I ain't mad.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, man. Listen. I can see it. I can see, dude. If Kyler Murray don't work out in the beginning, at this first, if he struggles crazy, right? And they don't work out well. It's like, yo,
he's
gonna wake up one morning and realize, oh crap.
Let me call Jeff Samardzija.
I still can play baseball.
Because in his mind, I'll tell you what he did. This is what he did. He said, I'm gonna get to do the sport that I love so much.
Yeah.
In football.
And if it don't work
out, guess what? She gonna call for me. She gonna call me.
I can go back. Exactly.
All roads lead back to Mr. Wonderful.
For real, he can go back and it won't be no problem.
Exactly. Which I mean, because
the Oakland A's still own his rights because they drafted him, and I mean he's doing a smart thing because his guarantee money is more in football than what he's gonna get off the straight guarantee from Oakland A's. Right. And he still got if he does well in football. From the jump, the way these contracts going with quarterback right now, he could possibly make more money in his first 10 years with because I don't know how his position was. I don't know if he was really a great hitter or whatever he was in baseball.
Yeah.
But he wasn't no slam home run hitter.
Still was a first rounder, bro.
He wasn't no crazy home run hitter though. Like when you gonna give him Carlos Stanton money or freaking
right. But he can probably develop I think he probably slacked on the baseball side of it. Because he cared about football more.
Yeah. But you ain't giving him CC Sabathia money. No. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying that if he's out the league at 28, 29.
Oh, easy go back.
Oh, yeah, he go back to baseball. Guess what? He'll get it together. Tim Tebow's still flopping around leagues and stuff.
But, man, they say Pat Mahomes can throw that thing in baseball, man.
I bet he can.
If they don't go right in football, going back, brother.
Bro, he about to get
he gonna get paid,
contract. You know,
he's in good hands.
It is what
he's in really good hands. Look, football, it looks promising, man. It looks
good.
Sports look promising, man. And you know what? Which is great for us because we get to do stuff like this and talk about it.
Exactly. We I tell you this, if y'all ain't made it to 44 minutes that we talked about the One Stop Podcast, please tune in again.
Look, sorry if you missed. Just go back through a run through what we talked about. We spent almost a whole half hour just talking about NCAA basketball. So if you didn't get to see that, just go back to the video once we post it and look at it, man, and share the video.
Follow us, support us, man. We this is how the ground start. We making this thing from the bottom. This is a dream of ours to just get in front of a mic and talk sports. We argue like this on a regular.
To see our group chat.
it'd be nice to see what we really talk about. You know what I'm saying? But we clean up a little bit here. But
So share the video, man. Let us know what you like, what you didn't like. We open for all criticism, but don't get too crazy because I do get mad sometimes. Okay,
I got a heart.
Not so serious.
With this shit.
I'm a whole time. I don't know my whole time.
My bad. I had to get
But no, listen, hey, for real, seriously, share the video. We appreciate you guys for all the comments, all the views, and everything, man. Listen, maybe we should start putting share the video in like the description as well.
Whatever I want to do, we'll do.
Yeah, we just start saying share the video or something like that. Get it out
you mean to tell people to share the video?
Yeah.
Hey, y'all share the video.
No, the same way we put like we do not own the rights to the song.
Oh, put this share the video. Let me put it at the top. Share the video.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that might work sometimes.
You're killing me with this shit.
Yeah. So man, again, we appreciate everybody for watching and in your comments and even if you joined in for a few minutes and realized we weren't talking about what you want to talk about. I mean, go in our comments, man. Let us know. Let us know how you feel. Like,
exactly.
We're a sports podcast that talk about sports and all that other shit. So let you know that we're open to talking about other things.
Well, there's some things I don't like to talk about.
We are open to talking about other things as well. So
I'm supposed to say that?
No, I'm just telling you that. There's something wrong with you.
Whatever he said.
Yeah. So I mean, look. Just show us the love, man. We appreciate it, man. This is the One Stop Podcast.
We talk sports
and all that other shit. Appreciate you.
Wait a minute. Time out.
No.
Is that a Duke shirt? First of all.
Who said so? Oh.
Oh, gosh. Q must be sleeping. Who Q? Oh, gosh. I can't do this. We love our fans. We love our fans. I just can't. I just can't, though. Like, I would not.
We almost made it off, man.
We almost was out there.
Close, man. It's like...
First of all, we don't say Duke on this
She don't even really like Duke.
That's true.
She don't really like Duke, man. I don't believe that.
We know it with her. Yeah, I tell you what. It's been real. It's been a One-Stop Podcast. We talk sports
and all that other shit. Appreciate you.
Duke.